I've completed about 3 years and 2 months as the Chief Secretary of the state. And as I look back today, I feel that there is a deep sense of satisfaction over the last 3 years, and whatever goals and objectives that I had right at the beginning of my tenure, I've been able to fulfill most of them with complete satisfaction. The law and order point of view also, it's been more or less stable. The two, three hiccups were there. The first one was the firing in the border areas with Assam. That was the first one in which we had to cancel the Cherry Blossom Festival. And then the skirmishes that happens once in a while across the border with Assam. Then the Bangladesh issue was one in which we had to take some very quick steps. But apart from that, when it comes to insurgency, it comes to militancy, I think so it's been more or less very peaceful. And even in Shillong town and Jowai, Tura also, the situation has been more or less very stable. So I had, I think so, a relatively comfortable time. My appeal to my colleagues is that you just have to put in more effort, and not with your head only, but with your heart. It is important that you work not only with whatever intellectual capacity you have, but also with compassion. Because whatever decisions we take as government servants, as public servants, it touches the life of the poorest of the poor and the people who live at the last mile, who many of us don't even interact, many of us don't meet, but decisions that we take on the file impacts their lives on a daily basis. Streamlining the administrative system in the Secretariat and also the Directorate was one in which we laid a lot of emphasis on capacity building, and also we upgraded the service rules in almost all the departments. All the departments which didn't have service rules and all that, we made it mandatory for them. And if they don't have service rules, the departmental promotion committee will not sit. So willy-nilly, they have to upgrade, they have to update the service rules, make it up to date, and that way then I think the system was created in such a way that things moved more smoothly. Things are happening, but if there's one area that I have to pick up, honestly speaking, it would be the traffic issues in Shillong especially. And of course, it's not a quick fix solution that we have, because it'll take time when you talk about traffic management, but the overall plan is in place. The short-term plan, the medium plan, and the long-term plan. We are now at a short-term period, so we are constructing all the, if you notice, a huge number of parking lots, and then we have taken decisions about parking at certain places in partnership with the local darbars and all that. All that will help facilitate movement of vehicles in a better way. Then we have scrapped old vehicles. That decision was also taken. And I hope that in due course of time it will play out fine. And of course, a number of new roads have also been sanctioned. You look at the Western Bypass, you look at the high-speed corridor, you look at in Tura, the Tura Bypass. These will help in easing out the traffic. It's a problem which will take a little time to improve. There's no quick solution to this. We have to be a little patient. Look at the number of vehicles that are being registered on a daily basis. It's run to hundreds now, from 3 to 4 about 20 years back. So therefore we have to be well equipped, and I'm sure with the plans that we have, we'll be able to see a good story one day. Introduction of railway, it's an issue in which we have to have a lot of consultation with all the stakeholders, and once everybody knows that whether it's a situation in which all of us will gain, and everyone is convinced that it's a win-win situation, then only I think so we can take concrete steps as far as that is concerned. So and one area which I thought that maybe I should have done better, as far as I'm concerned personally, is the Wahlang issue. We have had a number of meetings with the Shillongs, the muck, the dirt. Of course, there's little improvement. If you look at the quality of water which we test through the Pollution Control Board, there's a lot of improvement. But and a lot of improvement as far as beautifying the area also. In fact, works in progress. It'll take another 1 year, and I'm sure you'll see a very beautiful facade over there in Wahlang. But I think so. We started a little bit late on that. At the end of my second year, had we started earlier, it would have been completed by now.
Oy sengbo, caani ko apsan tochi jo tai-tai na skang sengbo. Yan nang ni BNB mangna aruan sini samtang-tang na namja. Anda kapat hoko caani chi dengtang sabisi ko manama. Yan da kapat horang ko basa ko ba di jakal na paltaya, soe gala, arunala rango pake gala. Di ba daw de? Ruko, ya repurpose use cooking oil ni skimo, ya toko biodiesel tari nagta jakalgen. Unigaman, sengbo, antang ni BNB mang, arunang di samtang-tang ko name rakibo.